Welcome folks, I'm David and welcome to another Not Naughty episode where we try desperately to keep this nearly 40-year-old boat afloat. In this week's episode, hopefully we'll get to the bottom of our power problem. We've been diagnosing all sorts of things, we think we've got it sorted, and then we are going to be hauling out. So it's imperative that we can get our electric sorted so we can turn our engines on. Because at the end of this week we are getting hauled out, and in order to do that we can't do it on one engine. We're going to need full power and we're going to need the bow thrusters, and we're also going to need to have it not be windy. We've got to anti-foul, clean the bottom of the hull, change our anodes and get an insurance inspection done. So enjoy the film, watch to the end, I'm sure it's going to be exciting. Righto, let's talk about power systems and how important it is to have reliable power on the boat. But first, I just want to make mention about boating and boating communities. As you can see here, I get stopped by one of my boat neighbours who has a chat. And what do we talk about? The issues with the boat. So I'm gaining a huge amount of knowledge from these people that have been working and living with boats for most of their lives. I explain what's going on, I explain what's happening. And Tony kindly offers for me to come aboard his boat later on and grab a book on electronics and electrical systems, which proved to be immensely helpful. So I'm going to bring you along as we drive through the gorgeous New Zealand countryside on a hot summer's day from Havelock through to Blenheim. Now it's also worth mentioning our boat is moored in Havelock. And Havelock is a small seaside port town in the Marlborough Sounds. It's the green shell mussel capital of the world. A huge portion of the mussel industry works out of Havelock, and there's a lot of commercial boat traffic coming and going non-stop through the port. It's about an hour's drive from Nelson, which is a gorgeous town by the sea in the top of the South Island, and about 30 minutes drive from Blenheim. Both Nelson and Blenheim are similar sized towns, cities, easy to get to, great for shopping. I do this drive a lot. Blenheim is where we often go for provisions. We go to the supermarket over there. Whenever I kind of need stuff for the boat, I'll drive to Blenheim. It's a much easier drive to Blenheim than it is to drive to Nelson. And Blenheim's a lovely city. The drive to Blenheim is so enjoyable. It's mainly flat. There's little cornering involved. It's mainly a straight line. And as you can see, the countryside in New Zealand in the summertime is quite pleasant to look at. Absolutely love the drive. Now let's talk about the power system. On a boat, a reliable and functional power system is so important. You really need to have a power system that you can A, trust, and B, have it provide enough power for you to be able to run your life as normally as possible. For us, with 6 of us on board, we use a lot of power. We're running Starlink, which is a constant draw on the system. We've got a fridge freezer, we've got lights, we've got bilges that are always on. We've got several computers, we've got a coffee machine. We use the kettle, the toaster, the vacuum cleaner. There's so much stuff that we use on a day-to-day basis that having reliable power is a non-negotiable really. And when we don't have reliable power, life becomes very hard and it becomes quite problematic. So we've been experiencing a power crisis of some way, shape or another for most of the time that we've had the boat. And if you look back through some of the old videos where there's footage of the lower helm station, there's a video 2 videos ago, so I'll leave a link just above so you can go and see it. And in that video you'll see, at the very start, as I look at the lower helm station, you can see the voltage meter and it's reading some ridiculous number like 11.6. I thought that was just a disconnect between the battery and the data getting to the Simrad system, but I think it has been true. We've had some really serious electrical issues for the whole time that we've had the boat, and I just thought it was kind of normal. I just thought we had a slow anchor or a slow windlass. The bow thrusters have been sporadic at best, and sometimes they're super powerful, sometimes they're not. The anchor sometimes just really struggles to bring up the chain. I just presumed that was because the anchor was well and truly stuck in the mud. Power is a really important part, especially when it comes to the mechanical systems on your boat that require electricity to work, like the windlass and the bow thrusters. Getting to the bottom of this power issue is super critical for us, and thinking that it was batteries, I went and replaced the batteries. This is no small feat. These batteries are very heavy and they're also very expensive. Getting them in and out of the boat is a real mission. The floor is up and we're in the engine room of the Oriental Lady. The low power, low voltage alarm is going because disconnected the batteries. Now let's see if replacing our start batteries fixes the problem. I'm pretty sure one of the batteries was dead. The cells were looking very, very damaged, I guess. The cells that were damaged were continually dry no matter how many times I topped them up. That's never a good sign. And the low voltage alarm kept going off. So I think those batteries, which were 4 years old, have sort of reached the end of their life cycle, which is a shame. Let's see if replacing those batteries has made the world of difference. I didn't film the process of getting the batteries in and out. I had a friend come and help me. 56 kilograms each, they're very heavy, and he only had a short window to do it, and the act of filming something like this pretty much doubles the length of time that it takes. So we just got it done, and I can tell you, and you can probably see by my glistening forehead, it was not easy work. Trying to get these batteries in and out of the engine room was problematic, and it took two of us a lot of effing and jeffing to get them in and out, and a lot of sweating. So they're out and replaced. The other batteries are in the car to go and get tested. Hopefully one of them is still good and good enough to act as a spare. So these are not small batteries by any stretch of the imagination. And just the process of filming, as you can see, just one camera setup and not a lot of thought for light or anything else. Just trying to organize one set of batteries is enough of a problem. Fingers crossed, everything turns on straight away. Let's go have a look. Alright, so all that stuff's on. Here we go. Let's go and see. Alright, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Still nothing. Oh, poo. Something else is wrong. I really hoped that was going to fix it. Thank you very much for watching and sharing in a little glimpse into our life. We really appreciate being able to share these videos with our friends and family and the wider community online that we are now meeting. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment, as all of this really helps our channel grow. We also have a Patreon account now too, if you would like to engage with us more and get access to a deeper layer of content, as well as some of the art we have been creating along the way. See you in the next video, and we hope you find a way to be a little bit naughty each and every day. Take care.